everyone, and welcome back to my Minecraft. So, this is going to be the grand tour. I'm gonna start at spawn here, and then we're gonna make our way around to see what, everyone's builds, what they accomplished, and everything else for the season. Or season, well, I mean, it's not really a season, but it took us over a year. Anyways, so I figured that I would start off here at spawn and kind of go from there. Um, so if you guys remember, we spawned in here, and this was actually pretty abundant with trees. We kind of chopped it down and made a place and made our start, and this is where we kind of got our start, from mining to farming to everything. We all kind of stuck together and did our thing at first, and then we dispersed. So yeah, here's, if you guys don't remember, this is what the little hut looked like. We had all the beds all lined up here and everything else set up for everyone. We even had the lovely cartography table here and had a furnace, had a crafting table. You could see where some of the farming took place. So yeah, it was a decent start. Um, it was nice to be around things, but it was kind of scary because at the same time we were in forest, so mobs crazy. Oh, a little turtle. But alright, let's go ahead and jump into the nether. And we will go ahead and... Wrong way. Alright. Alright, from here we are going to go to Augustus's place, which is the furthest away. I'm not gonna go to the end, just because, I feel like I did that area. Okay, we've already shown you guys that plenty enough. And this sign right here is for Augustus, if I can get it to work here. Our little fancy ice path that took me days to accomplish. Alright. And then what I prefer to do is come in on this side because how he has his stuff set up. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Sometimes his portal glitches out, so let's hope it doesn't happen this time. Because one time I spawned in and I started falling. This world's kind of gotten a bit corrupt. We've done quite a bit to it. So if you guys remember, here is Augustus's area. He's got his little fish farm set up. He's got ample storage. There's his iron farm there. That's just your basic, simple iron farm. He's got more built down here, but I'm gonna head over here first, and then we'll catch that on the way back. After he did his iron farm, he came over here and he built multiple farms, from a gold farm to a squid farm to a mob farm. I mean, you name it, he had it over here. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. But yeah, so he did a bunch of work. And there goes a couple more squid dying. And had everything all set up. He, like I said, he's the redstoner, mostly in our group. I've been trying to learn. I haven't gotten this advanced yet. I could follow tutorials and stuff and do things, but I to me that it's just a lot of work. So, but I'm getting there. So here, down below, Augustus started doing his build area. He didn't get to finish, mostly just because he was helping me out a lot. And then part of it's because he was helping everyone else out. Like I said, he's the redstoner. So if anyone needed help, he was there. As you can see, he's got a little bamboo farm going on here. Really not much else up here. But it's when you get down to the bottom that it really... I think it's beautiful, honestly, how he was gonna have this set up. You can kind of see, where he was going with his build. Oh. And it was beautiful how he was doing it. Let's go ahead and we'll start up here. You can kind of see he was doing himself some fancy decorating. And I could always jump in the water thing here, but we're not going to yet, because we still got some down to go. And over here, you've got 2 iron farms. One on top of the other. You get to actually watch the iron golems die in this one. But he had a nice little fancy pathway and everything all set up. I helped him do a lot of this dig out, trying to help him get caught up, but time just doesn't work that well. He works full time too, so I kinda can't hold it against him, but... And then he has got his lovely storage area here, where everything comes down in here, and some things don't. Sounded like a cat. And yes, I'm speeding because he's got multiple beacons going at one time. And here he's got a sheep farm, and a start of a cow farm. This was gonna be his little farming area. Oh, he had everything set up. It would have been, I think it would have been really beautiful. But yeah, so he's got a lot of work that he did. Put into everything. And it looks like he had a little bit of fun there. Yeah, so that's just, how he did his stuff. Let's go ahead and we'll, head up this water elevator. And I love how open this is compared to... Okay. You know, it's hard to do things normal. Let me get my bed really quick. Because it is going on nighttime and we don't want to... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's good. But yeah, so that is Augustus's place. Like I said, he did a lot of work. He did also have some farming over there and everything, and he just, between the farms and helping everybody else out, he just didn't have much time to finish his build 100%. But I still think he did an amazing job. um, but he's pretty well said that he's done with this world, so I'm not too worried. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Whee! And turn. Desert Highway. Fastest way to travel. By far. Alright. And right here, we have Vampy and Phoenix's tunnel. If I can get in here. There we go. They're always misplacing their boats, so they have like a billion of them out here. It's funny. Ooh, chest. Alright. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go see Vampy and Phoenix's area. Now they had a lot that they were doing. They were trying to work together this time around. So we'll go ahead. And if the world loads, there we go. Alright. Let's let everything load in here. Alright. Get ourselves close. Thank you. Alright, so they kind of got a lot going on here. Two different concepts kind of working together. There's the mob spawner that Augustus and I helped them put together and fix when they blew it up. um, this right here seems to just be where they do a lot of their enchanting things. Let me get into flight. It's easier that way. So they kind of had a fire and ice thing going on here. It, for the most part, I think that they completed most of it except for the ice, because that just takes a lot of time to farm ice. They also had their bees that they were working on. Vampy was trying to figure out how she liked it and wanted it and everything else. So there's that. Over there looks to be where Phoenix was doing his underwater world kind of place. That's what it looks like. I have not actually been down there. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was building himself his own little underwater world. If I can talk, that would be great. And then here's their farm. There's the top view of their house. And then over here, they set up their own little village. Hi. Everybody's gotta come check me out. Are you watching me with your one eye? I don't think they like me doing that. I don't know what this building is specifically. I think they just kind of got to a point where they just started building different buildings. Huh. Okay. Some of this is new to me. That's why I'm kind of walking around and looking. Looks like they were using a couple different concepts and stuff. Ow. Whatever. Mean. Alright, I'm guessing the water was supposed to be like a fence? Decorative kind of thing. Doesn't help when they're not on when I'm here, but looks like they were going for another build here and decided to call it quits. Over there, if you guys look, you can see there's a little phoenix. He decided to build that up, and that was one of his last things that he did in this world. I Let's see if I can find my way in here. There we go. The front door. Look at that. Looks pretty neat. Let's get some food before I wind up starving. Alright. So this is their little humble abode. Vampy's all about the decor details. Phoenix is more like, okay, yep, let's just get this put together. Okay, there's a back door apparently that I missed. There's a little bed there. I could read their stuff, but I'm not gonna be mean. Okay, so they were just kind of trying to have different colored rooms. And this is one thing that they're pretty big on, is making their storage space kind of, you know, in this area, up in attics and tight spaces that can confuse ya. But they know where pretty much everything is. Wow. Okay. So that looks like that's pretty much all that they have here, which is fine. Come on. I think they did a really nice job this time around. I'm sure that things would have been different if we had more time. Why is there no buttons on this side of the door? Ah, there is. I'm just blind. Horsey. But yeah, so there's their lovely, beautiful design. We'll go ahead and head up here and see if we can't get a better view of it from up here. So they had a lot to work with. There's a lot that they could have done. Like the ice. I think he was going for more of a fire and ice concept, you know, kind of trying to take it that route, and she's more of a modernist, however you say that word. Modernist. There we go. So yeah, so they kind of merge their two views. I don't know if they're going to be working together this next time or not. I've heard him saying yes, her saying yes, but then also them saying they don't know, so oh, we'll have to see. I'll go ahead and get myself in here, get my bed out, because it's that time again. But from here, I'm probably just gonna head straight to my place. Just because Army, he did some things, but I've already shown you guys a while back. And then he really hasn't been on since. Nightmare had gotten on and back off again. And just really hadn't done much. And then we've got Dragon, who is gonna be more joining us in the next realm. So everyone else just kind of took a back seat. And kind of disappeared, etc. on us. So kind of made the world a little bit less exciting. But we do have more people that are going to be joining us, or supposed to be joining us. Hopefully this next time around. And Augustus will be leading the realm next time around. So this path right here, if I can get it to turn, is just a bypass. Then this was to Army, and that was another little bypass that he had made. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, and then the next stop is, that's where the Guardian Farm is, which you guys got to see that not long ago. We updated and upgraded that. Alright. Glitch Central. Come on. There we go. This world has been crumbling a little bit at a time. It's one of the only reasons I'm excited to kind of get out of here and be done. And then let's not forget, this is where the Piglin bartering farm got built. Just recent. Needed that a long time ago. I don't like hearing those pigs. But... hello. That would be why. Alright. You guys remember I built this all in here to encase and kind of just protect everybody as we came through. Let's go ahead and head back through this way. And of course it's gotta be raining. Why wouldn't it be? Why would it not be raining when I come into my place? Seriously. That's just like a Debbie Downer. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for the rain to stop, and then we will be right back. It stopped raining. Kind of jumped up here on the portal. And as you guys know, I have these two lovely buildings here, and that over there. Things kind of started out over here with my little hut, and then it progressed over that way, and kind of that way at the same time. For those of you who may not remember this area, this is kind of where we did our New Year's thing. But this right here, the glass on top, the decoration is for Augustus and my twins. They are autistic. So it's sort of a spectrum thing here. Just for them. And this is tinted glass, so everything below here is dark. If you guys remember, this took us a while to dig out. And then I kept with the coloration down there as well. We'll go ahead and we'll head down there. It's kind of a bummer. I can't see through here. Kind of wish we had done this one like we did, like Augustus did his, so we could see everything as we came down. That would have been neat. But yeah, so here at the top we have our gold farm, which is also in spectrum color, just for our boys. And then we have our amethyst farms that we use to get all that lovely tinted glass and everything. So those are all in globes here, where you can go inside and you can breathe, because right inside of here, we have that lovely underwater apparatus, and it works. It doesn't have to be touching the water that it's in. It just has to be in a radius, similar to a beacon. So this can be in this water source, while those water sources still get affected by it, which is, we thought was pretty neat. So, yeah, so here's that. And then over here, I had to blacken in the slime farm because, and there was another one that just spawned outside of it. Ugh. So we had this slime farm, and it was doing really great. And then out of nowhere, slimes just started spawning everywhere after one of the updates. So we don't know what update it was, but there was an update that kind of messed with the slime farm. But everything was perfect prior. There we go. That guy's getting his dues in here, but I mean, now we can't fall off of here or anything, which is alright. I mean, we didn't fall off before, but this thing produces out the wazoo now, since I closed in the sides. So, yeah. Guess it's kind of a good thing that we're getting done here. And as you guys can see, there is my iron farm. And down here is where I spend a lot of time buying and getting emeralds and redstone and everything else. So yeah. And then also one thing is this iron farm started producing a little bit better after I tamed 5 cats. It no longer made any more cats because that was all that it could produce. So that kind of helped things out a little bit. I got less string and everything else in the iron farm. And then one thing that we'll keep in mind for next time is that if you have this gold farm too close to your portal, sometimes it can glitch things out. So we kind of learned that firsthand. But so that was one of our big projects that we accomplished all together. Everyone kind of came over here and put some work into this. Just because I had a lot to do this time around. And then over here, we have my farm, which was one of the first things that I tried to get focused on over here, because I wanted to make sure that we would always have food, pumpkins for anything that we needed them for, and also some melons. Like, everyone had their choice of food. We've got the beetroots, we've got potatoes, we've got carrots, we've got wheat. I mean, you name it, we had it. So, didn't have to worry about food ever this time around. And then, you guys have already seen pretty much everything inside of here. And I gave you guys a tour recently of what it looks like inside the pyramid. And there. And then, as you guys remember, over here in this mountain was the Warden Zone. So yeah, so that's pretty much the grand tour of everything. I mean, it's taken a lot of work and effort this time around. Kind of did a little bit more than what we had planned. And as you see here, the Sphinx has a tail that comes to a point. That is because that is a Sphinx manticore. Now, yes, the tail's not 100% perfect, but we're in Minecraft. It's a square world, and making things rounded is just a little bit a pain. I know that it's somewhat possible, but it's still a pain, and we were kind of rushing, so that is my Sphinx Manticore from this time around. I don't know if I'll be doing anything like this next time around. We'll see. Um, we're looking at doing an add-on world next time around. So yeah, we got the little claws there. Let's see if I can't make this landing or not. We will see. Okay. So we've got little claws there, and I did fix the hat, or not hat, but the trim around up over there, so it all glows nice and pretty. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. But hopefully the next world will have quite a bit of different things for you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, add a friend request for anything that you see here. But on that note, I will see you in my next video. Bye.